My name is Anuru and I'm a nature photographer. My friends and I recently spent close to a month in the deserts, deltas and forests of Botswana, where we had some intense and up-close wildlife experiences. This is a story from that epic adventure. We drove out of Kubu Island early in the morning. We trusted the widest available paths that appeared to have been used recently and were heading in the general direction of Gweta. 4 hours and tons of dust later, we made it to Planet Baobab in Gweta. The folks at Planet Baobab then took over and drove us to Nwetwe Pans in search of Meerkats. Once we reached the general area, we knew the drill: lie low and stay still, because small ground animals can be very skittish. But these meerkats were not bothered by our presence at all. They were going about their business as usual. Meerkats belong to the same family of mammals as the mongoose. They live in groups called a mob, which can be as big as 30. This mob had 12 meerkats. They have a strong social hierarchy. The alpha male and female in the mob breed, and the rest care for the young and soldier for the mob. We were told that this fellow is the alpha male of this mob. And sure enough, he looked every bit the gangster. Meerkats are found in the dry, arid grasslands and pans of southern Africa, which are very desert-like. They take their shelter both from the harsh sun and extremely low night temperatures in interconnected burrows in the ground. Each mob is a large area, about 10 square kilometers, in which they have a number of these burrow networks. Meerkats are foragers. They are always looking for insects like scorpions and millipedes, and they also eat roots, which is their main source of water. They are fierce hunters. They scan and sniff out insects underground. Small powerful teeth help them get through hard insect exteriors. Their sharp claws are designed for shallow, targeted digging aimed at extracting the insects thereafter. And their hunts involve a lot of digging. So more often than not, they are digging. My camera is still dusty from this unsuccessful attempt at digging a scorpion out. Though they are looking for insects, they make the most of anything they're able to unearth. The alpha male devoured this lizard alive and was in no mood to share. While they are efficient predators, they also feature on many menus, so they're always on the lookout. As a jackal walks in the distance, everyone in the mob stands on their hind legs and watches closely till it is out of sight. While the mob forages, there's always one sentry on the lookout, scanning the sky for raptors, and at the first sign of danger, they alert the rest of the mob and scurry back to their burrows. The 12 meerkats of this mob were everywhere. I couldn't quite figure out which one to focus on at what point, and often they were too close to my camera for any photos. So I'm having a great time photographing meerkats here.
They are absolutely fearless. One of them was like 2 inches away from me right now.
I was amazed at how accepting they were of our presence. This is a result of habituation thanks to PB. PB spends every single day with the Meerkat mob, gradually earning their trust day by day and getting them habituated to his presence. With him around, they are okay with other people too. This process of habituation can take between 12 to 18 months for a mob. Because meerkats are very skittish and their typical response is to flee when they see people, habituation is essential for getting close, be it scientific research or tourism. PB was also kind enough to answer some of our questions on meerkats.
So I work with these animals for 10 hours daily, make it easier for you to come and see them. So without me, you won't see these animals because they're territorial. They keep moving, changing place to place. Like now a kilometer or 800 meters. Because that territory is quite big.
Yeah.
5 to 10 square kilometers. So in that territory, they have more than 15 homes. Yeah, like now is the summertime. They woke up early, just around 7:30.
Okay.
So they start, and then they will start foraging until 11:30. Then they take a siesta until 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock they start coming out, dig until the sun goes down. It's 18:30.
It is really amazing to be this close to a large family of meerkats, and they are very habituated, absolutely not bothered by our presence. And we've spent the entire evening making some great shots of them.
It was a warm and dusty sunset that evening. We watched the meerkats go about their business and made the most of the setting sun. This mob was retiring for the night. One by one, they were gathering around burrow entrances. I first learnt about meerkats when I saw Timon in The Lion King. He is one of my favorite characters from the movie. 30 years later, when I finally got to see a mob of Timons in the wild, nothing short of this spectacular up-close encounter would do justice to the hype I'd built up over these years. Unfortunately for my next meerkat sighting, the bar has been set too high. We called it an evening and headed to camp, which this evening was in the open Nwetwe Pan under the stars. The kind folks at Planet Baobab set this up for us. I've shared the details in the video description. After about a week of camping, it felt good to have someone else cook your meal and not worry about cleaning up after. From here, we drive to Nwetwe Pan for 6 days. To the dust storms, lions, elephants, large herds of antelope and buffalo, and the one water hole for all of them to share. Coming up next.